for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Gang time in it. Gang time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time. Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Gang time in it. Gang time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
I'm harder than I ever been. Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me. And my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get a chance to take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot.
Good evening, straight up to the live. What's going on, peoples? We got a game that's about to pop off here in one of the leagues that I'm in, All Madden League. All Madden League. You will not see the real names of the game in this league. Shout out to you. Please drop a line, who you are, where you're from. Subscribe and like. Hey, if you want to share, go ahead. Waiting on the gentleman to show up. We're waiting for the Titans. Give you a description. The Jags are 10-7, and the Titans 11-6. My team has won all three. Somehow he won the conference. We'll see what goes on. Kick back for a second. Somehow he won the conference. I can't receive invites. Send me one then. Kick back for a second. Somehow he won the conference. I can't receive invites. Send me one then. Kick back for a second. Somehow he won the conference. I can't receive invites. Send me one then. Kick back for a second. Oh, that's gotta go. That's gotta go. What's poppin', man? We finally get to play each other. Taking too long.
Just looking promising. My mama got trouble. Money fixes running things. When no people is coming in, running with the wrong again, gone again. Money. Like you said.
Who you think they talk about us? Who you think they carry up us? The word in the panic, the women is dead, they made on the run. The profits are vanished, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they make.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, it's wild card weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man right side is Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Titan football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a lane slow and materializing.
I see what you like to do. You like to run the other running back and then bring him in. I caught that.
Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play action. It's Moon. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 2nd down and 4, Lawrence throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing, and it brings up 35 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points.
So what? It's points. Shut up. It's points. This ain't easy.
But that's one that you're going to look back
on. It wasn't easy to pick his ass.
We should have done better there.
Maybe so. Maybe different play call. I get you on that. Maybe different play call. Yes, I could have called something different. But damn it, I got points out of it. You know, I'm not leaving nothing on the board. Duval came to play. I won last game. I don't know why y'all sin, man. I think we should have played the last game, man. Like so epic now. Should have been so epic.
Some points on the table there. The refs timeout, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
I'm nervous.
Now a 1st down throw, Moon. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So great throw right there, and what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella? Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 36 yards on the play.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move.
I practiced up for this game, man. Like I said, you like to bring Henry in on other situations. I saw it coming.
And the Titans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. There was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Tight window.
On third down, Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now Lawrence on first down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff as they run left side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
He'll buy some time right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
If it cuts off, man, it's my fault. My internet's acting up. I had to reset it today.
Run for yardage, but what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
I'm not here, coach. Fuck you.
I think that discouraged him from taking off.
I'll take the fucking field goal before I fucking go through.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. He hit his first. Now this one for
Coach is an asshole. So coach.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed.
I didn't hit the button.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Moon. He'll find his tight end. That's Ward. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Maybe different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And they're going to get this to about the 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now move. The open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They go up the middle with Campbell. And on this one, he'll get to the 15. Right at the 15.
Fuck you get Warren Moon and Ernest Campbell on the same damn team. I see what the Dallas Cowboys was talking about. Fucking nuts.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, back at the line and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here just past the 25.
And as we've seen,
men become men here. What you say?
They just threw something away on that snap. And
yeah, dude.
Let's face it, we advanced
a lineman, fat boy did. Lineman got his dream in the ball, got his hand on his balls.
The turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away?
Oh, come on, boy. Any other time you're supposed to spin.
And it's second down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. Pressure comes, and the
two options.
Bring him down.
It's got to come out quicker than that.
The books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. These guys are going to advance in these playoffs. They're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds.
Usually, I'd go for that. I definitely would have gone for that. But you know what?
Ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time.
Play like a smart coach.
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And that certainly solidifies how to attack.
I mean, I can't pick you all day long, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be able to get some ground.
But now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, move. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Yeah! But it's to the right, and this will stay a 4-point game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
We'll take the sack and go in there. I'll let you sack me all day long. Try not to throw picks. Can't get down the field, but hey, we in a battle here. Shit works.
Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. On 1st and 10, Moon, flush to his right. This is caught, it's Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Henry up the middle, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Out of the gun, it's Moon. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Moon to throw.
Oh, you running the fucking me! You running the fucking me!
And penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Don't call shit on me. I worked hard on that shit.
After the penalty,
I worked hard on that shit. For this fuck shit to happen like that. I don't care if I get banned. That's some fuck shit. Damn it. Man, that's some fuck shit. You just start running that bastard.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are
pop his ass too.
Pounding on the defense right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to get this down at about the 37.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Move. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now move. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They go play action now. Lawrence on the move to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
From midfield now, Lawrence completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. It to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Back now in Nashville. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
I'll listen to the coach this time.
Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence.
And I said wrong. I won't listen to Doug Peterson no motherfucking more.
The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover
but I
on
wait for
downs.
it. I'd rather
the
die.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll give to the big man, Campbell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, here's Moon. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield.
See that one play, but I could have picked it. Good game, man. Good game. That's it.
You just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Shut me down on the run.
On the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wasn't too much I could do and pass. I mean, I ain't really got to 100 yards yet, but I couldn't get there.
The play fake, now move. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
To throw on 3rd down, Moon. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Ah, you got me. Good game.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Tyreek Gillespie.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day.
Couldn't get it over Gypsy. Maybe I threw it too early. I'll watch. Came in the pocket too early. Threw it too early. Got it hit.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The guy's young.
Off the play fake. Moon. They'll roll him out right.
Holding on the play. Should be a hold on you. Yeah.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Looking to throw. Moon. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
Waste
this.
the fucking play, dick.
Possibly a turning point.
I'm not an evil person, but in this game, we got to be.
Off play action. Moon. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So that one, CD, going to make
get in the end zone. The last turnover. I didn't capitalize on the turnovers.
Because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events.
Not easy to beat a team 3 times this season.
Somehow get the ball back and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Complete, Smith has it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
Here's Lawrence. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets
you idiot!
Back of the end zone. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down.
Yeah, it is what it is. Good game. Didn't take opportunity and actually take advantage of it. Good game.
And as a result, their playoff run
I've been getting blown out. 13-3 ain't too bad. Ain't too bad.
And they've got this one in hand. No
good game, man. Shout out to everybody showing up on my live. If he streamed it, he streamed it. Good game, man. I'm not going to call timeout. Good game.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on.
What hurt was I didn't score when needed. That last drive going down the field to tie it. He didn't get a passing touchdown on me, though. Picked his ass twice. I love it. If there's another season, there's another season. I didn't even really like playing with the Jags, but I learned something. Interesting. I'll go out with that. I'll go out with a bang with that. I lost the game with 2 turnovers. Neither team had a passing touchdown. That's how a playoff game should go. Shout out to everybody showing up. Thanks. Well, that was the quickest season I've gone through in like 2 weeks. Kind of hurt by that one. But, hey, he didn't score a touchdown on me. That says something. Man. Hey, I had another wild card round this time. This time it wasn't a blowout. It was a decentable win. Decentable. It was winnable. My defense was in it. They got something to look forward to if I continue on with that season. After this game, I'm in the live. I'll do another one for the Bears and Saints. I think they're still.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium.
What a good test to actually test my mind after a loss. Tough, crushing loss.
Between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. This one teed up and we are underway here at
got a full dance card of games slated periodically through the night.
Return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll get this to the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Osa Odighizuwa.
Here's 2nd and 8.
It's a funny fucking name. Just like Mike Haka.
Fields. a sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Steps away. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. First down, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, he's already shown on this opening drive that he will run the football. We know that about him, Charles, so maybe when he gets outside the pocket, the defense a little wary about the run, and he's able to convert the pass.
And that wariness will often cause you to be a step or two slow. And sometimes you get so focused on will he or won't he run the football, you forget that there are receivers in your area, and they find themselves open, and there's another completed pass.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. We're scoreless after 1.
Well, it was physically you, Danny. You get mad at that game. You just didn't take a chance of opportunity. You got buried with this one.
Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1. Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
I'm late.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 31, Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Again, Fields. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Beating the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
I didn't get it.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him?
Something told me to change the play. I did.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Prescott now rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Fields.
He just coming for us.
It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to
threw that ball to real, and he wasn't really open. He just stopped throwing the corners right there.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. To throw is Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first and 10, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go down the end again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Prescott to throw on 4th. Steps away to his left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. 21 yards there. Big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now a give running left with Montgomery. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Out of the gun, Fields. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other.
Touchdown, Bears! Velus Jones, 41 yards. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. There's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prescott on first down, sliding out of the pocket. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they
Madden moved out the fucking way.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Fields. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing here, Prescott. And that'll be off off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Fourth down, Prescott being chased out left. Oh, ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way significantly. And the guys who play in the second and the third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Fields throwing again. His throw caught right around the 6. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they just took a timeout.
You didn't have to do
with
all
2
that.
seconds to go.
You ain't got to do all
this
that.
one obviously decided. Not sure they
just
needed to
wanted
take it, but we'll take it with them.
Practice on the field. I'm already blown out. But I appreciate the timeout.
Line, needing only 2 yards to gain
See
the
what I
first
got?
here.
I guess.
And one last throw here for Fields. Under
Good game,
pressure,
man.
down he goes. Sacked at the 10.